Good morning, Rue. It's Saturday. So, over the Easter weekend, I went to stay with my brother in Liverpool. My mum came as well. We watched movies, we ate lots of food, and we stayed up late each and every night. It was a great time away, and as my mum kept repeating, it was just like Christmas again. But just like Christmas, it only lasted for 5 days for me. And on my way home, I find myself on the 1509 Southwest train service to Portsmouth, and suddenly noticed the carriage was super quiet. An event that I documented in my Vine, "This train is super quiet." It made for an ideal time to think over the last few days and record the English landscape flashing past the window, like that one Justin Curry video that's really good and I kind of think sums up a lot of his music. Link in the doobly-doo. Thinking back over the weekend, the general theme of the conversations I had with mum and brother was ambition. I think it's fair to say we're a family of creators. We're all very artistic. My mum is currently making fantastic ink prints and paintings. My brother makes custom action figures and these cool purses made from audio cassettes. And I've picked up my camera again and started singing more. We all spoke about our ambitions as artists as if something about spring arriving was galvanising us into creative action. But underlying all that was a more basic ambition. We all just want to be happy. And I particularly am in a desperate struggle to find out how I can be. After 2 years out of university, I know that what I thought would make me happy then probably won't. After 2 years full-time work, I've realised that the job in publishing I always thought I wanted will still be boring. Probably. And that keeping myself happy is going to take much more than getting the right job title. When I first realised this, it made everything look pretty bleak. I'd had a life goal to work towards. The job I imagined in London, in a suit working with authors and all-important people at Penguin and Bloomsbury. But it wouldn't stand up in reality. The daily grind is still going to be a grind. Worse than that, I would have had to do it in a suit. I might look good in a suit, but ironing is a real hassle. And when that image suddenly crumbled in my mind, I suffered a bit of a crisis that I don't think I've really recovered from yet. There's now a massive gap in my life, and the direction it was taking is suddenly very uncertain. Recently, I think I've been in a bit of a mad scramble to find a new path to follow. I've considered joining the police force, working full-time for a charity, or even going back to my old job in pensions and taking all the pensions exams. Slowly, I think I'm coming out of this reeling state, but it will still take time. I told my mum while we were driving around Otterspool I just want a goal. Something to aim for, to give my struggle just a little bit of direction. So far I've been starting small, and just thinking about what makes me happy. Things I know make me happy. Making things makes me happy. Music and videos and little pieces of pixel art make me really happy. So I'm doing a lot more of those. Vine also makes me happy. So come and have a look. Link in the doobly-doo. In terms of making a goal, well, on that super quiet train from London Waterloo, I decided on one. One that's achievable and I know will make you and me very happy. I want to get a cat.
Okay, Rue. So, 2 things past the decision to get a cat in the near future. 1. You and everyone else watching this video is probably thinking, WTF is with this noob? The letterboxing on this video makes it look like it was uploaded by a young adult author in 2007. My only excuse for that is that since the camcorder hasn't arrived, I'm doing this all on my phone. I was going to call it a camera phone, but then I realised that really did make me sound like I was coming from 2007. As it turns out, I really overestimated the capabilities of the phone and me. 2. It's clear to you that this video has been really heavily influenced by the videos of the Vlogbrothers, of John Green specifically, but it might not be so clear to a lot of my friends who might watch this video. So I've put a link in the sidebar, or maybe the doobly-doo, just to introduce them and try and pop some Vlogbrother cherries. One piece of advice, go for the earlier work. It's a lot more accessible if you're not a fully fledged nerd fighter. Rue, I'll see you when you get home. It's clear to you that this video is really heavily influenced by the videos. My mustache is in my field of vision, and I keep thinking there's like a crumb or something in it, and I don't think it is. I think it's just the light on it. Mustache problems.